Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion, located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street, in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com. It's everything you never needed to know. This is Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What is the most expensive photograph ever auctioned off?
Famous painter Jackson Pollock used what as a tool to apply paint? Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy, and this week we scoured the internet to find out these useless tidbits just for you.
Plus, we'll answer your questions in the mailbag segment. A listener wants to tell us a thing or two about useless information. Oh, really? And in the news, he got arrested how many times?
Totally useless information. It's everything you never needed to know.
Thanks for joining us. 100 countries around the world have tuned in to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy, whether you're on the podcast, Spotify, Apple, any podcast platform on the iHeartRadio Talk Network, coast to coast in Canada and the United States of America. We're there. No matter where you are, we're right with you. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you to play the history jingle.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go back in time.
Today's history. What happens tomorrow is history. Yeah.
You know, someone asked me, who is that singing? How did you get Bob Dylan to do that jingle? I said, well, I have news for you. We didn't. That's Roy.
We got Robert Dillweed.
Right, yeah. Hey, this one is for the cats.
Yeah.
Ancient Egyptians shaved their eyebrows as a sign of deep mourning when a household cat died. Yep.
Oh, so when the cat died, they shaved their eyebrows.
That's right. A practice documented by Greek historian Herodotus. This act, you know him. This act represented severe grief, with the mourning period often lasting until the eyebrows grow back.
Yeah. So, Nick, your cat died when you were 18 and you shaved your head?
Well, maybe not. But cats were revered at the time as sacred, and their loss was
treated. In fact, Nick keeps his eyebrows to prove that he had eventually, or at one time, he had hair.
What I do is I shave the eyebrows and then I glue them to my head. How's that? Anyway, they were sacred at the time. That's why it was such significance for them, right? So it was out of respect for the cat that they shaved their eyebrows.
That's funny. I was watching, I don't know why, but I was flipping through channels and the Catwoman with Halle Berry came on. I don't know why I was watching it, Nick. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Actually, the what's her name's was really good.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer's was great. Yeah,
do you need a minute now?
But anyway, they had Catwoman, and the woman who was explaining it to her was explaining about how the Egyptians they deified cats and so on.
Yep, there you go.
So, okay, Circus Maximus in Rome. Have you been there?
No, I haven't. I can't say that I have.
You were in Rome? You never saw the Circus Maximus?
No, I was stuck in the Colosseum. I got lost in the maze.
It's right down the block.
Okay. Well, I got lost. I couldn't get there.
It's very close to the Colosseum. Okay. We actually walked, I believe, from the Colosseum. But anyway, Circus Maximus in Rome, of course, Italy, was used to execute prisoners and for sporting events like chariot racing. Remember the movie Ben-Hur?
Yes.
Basically, Circus Maximus.
Okay.
The Circus Maximus has a distinct honor of still, till this day, being the largest capacity sports arena ever built.
Really?
250,000 people witnessed events there.
Wow.
250,000, 250,000 people. Jeez. Amazing. They'd give them, they'd watch a chariot race. They'd give them bread, like a piece of bread and stuff, and it kept the people happy. Kind of like football.
Yeah.
Or hockey. for Canadians.
Hockey, yeah. Or ice hockey, as you guys call it. Babylonian priests diagnosed the cause and predicted the outcome of illnesses. That's how good they were. As well as other important events. By practicing hepatoscopy, which involved inspecting the livers of sacrificed sheep. The liver was considered the source of blood and the seat of the soul and life in both animals and humans, and that's how the Babylonian priests diagnosed the cause.
Charles Darwin.
Nick. Yes.
What about I don't like Darwin, but that's me. I'm a skeptic.
Right.
But Charles Darwin had an extremely large office in England.
Right.
I believe Oxford. And he had this massive study area, which had, like, you could probably figure it looking like a classroom with, remember the science classrooms had all those tables?
Right, yeah.
Those slate top tables. Well, that's what he was working in.
Oh, okay.
And the area was so large, he'd be running around the whole day. So he invented, and they're not sure if it was the first one, but he put wheels on his chair. And so he could roll around the room. So technically, Charles Darwin may have invented the first rolling office chair.
Wow. I'm sitting in one right now. Here, let me just go around the room here.
Me too. Me too. Goodbye, Nick.
Okay. Back now to the front.
Can you roll away again and stay there?
All right. Here's my next fact.
No, but you talk about evolution.
Right.
Well, he was not only the father of evolution, he was also the father of revolution.
Wow, that's great. That's a T-shirt he'd wear, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Here's my next fact, Roy. Boo.
I'm scared.
Okay. Leonardo da Vinci took a lizard, mounted it with wings shaped from reptile skin, infused them with mercury to make them tremble, and painted eyes, ears, and a horn on its head. He told the demon-phobic folk of the 16th century that he had captured a little Satan. He just wanted to scare people.
Yeah, he had a hell of a sense of humor, that guy.
He did. He caught little Satan.
I mean, I guess back then they probably would believe it, right?
Yeah.
Wings were moving, scared the living hell out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I would have looked and said, that lizard looks a little horny.
Yes.
The Spartan people.
What about them?
Remember watching movies like The 300 and all that? Those are the Spartans, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Greeks, Spartans. And
yeah.
The Spartan people were rich beyond belief. Now, not just some of them, all of them.
Oh.
Spartans had so much money that they didn't worry about working or salaries. When a Spartan boy reached adulthood, which was probably 12 or 13,
okay.
So think about that for a second.
Yeah.
He was given a large plot of land to build a large farm. He was given money and plenty of slaves to work the farm and get everything going. So at that young age, he was given this. That was to every Spartan, mostly Spartan males, but of course, then he would take a wife. You know?
Right, of course. Let's go back to cats for a minute. In the 1960s, the CIA launched a top secret program known as Operation Acoustic Kitty. Now, it was aimed to turn ordinary cats into sophisticated surveillance devices. What would happen is veterinarian surgeons implanted a microphone in the cat's ear canal, a small radio transmitter in the base of its skull, and a thin wire antenna woven into its fur to transmit private conversations. And it would
because most evil people that are going to try to take over the world and stuff like that,
right?
They convene the scientists, the masterminds, and they always have a cat there.
Right. Absolutely.
What the hell is that?
So this information will be sent back to the CIA. The project was exceptionally expensive, with estimates going approximately $20 million over the 5 years. And
Isn't recording somebody like that a little pervasive?
It was. No fur over your eyes. The project failed.
Okay.
Hold on.
Get ready.
The project failed.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. They weren't pussyfooting around. They weren't.
Okay, get ready.
Yeah.
This one is true.
Or why? Because you said it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, fine.
Ancient Egyptian pharaohs
Yes.
covered slaves with honey so they could eat and not have flies around them.
Oh.
So they would grab a couple of slaves, usually the sweet ones,
Right.
and they and they would literally cover their bodies in honey and sweet things, and then have them stand around the table so the flies would go on them and not the pharaoh.
I wonder if that's where the expression "no flies on him," huh? Maybe that's where the expression came from. No flies.
All they
on
had
him.
to do is take a piece of, they had papyrus paper and dip it in honey and hang it on a string.
And then you have like those fly strips. Wow, what an invention. Here's a plan. How about a plan for when it's someone's birthday and you get them a gift, not just any ordinary gift, but a unique gift. You go to nickandroy.com, click on the Nick and Roy store, and Roy will tell you all about why that's really important to you if you have a birthday coming in your family.
The reason, Nick, that you need to go to nickandroy.com is because we have, honestly, how many emails do we get every month? We get
lots,
hundreds and hundreds of emails with people telling us, it's the greatest gift that I've ever received. And then we get the people that actually bought them for the people, and they're like, you made me look like a superstar.
Yeah.
I can't imagine my dad being more happy, my brother being more happy. This is unbelievable. The birthday message is the best gift that people are getting, and it's so inexpensive. You don't even have to get up off your chair.
Yeah, you do it in your pajamas, which we normally do when we do this show. And what happens is we put together a small, totally useless.
Speak for yourself, Nick. I don't wear anything.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We put together a totally useless information show unique to the birthday person. We talk about all the stuff that happened on the day that they were born. NickandRoy.com, the Nick and Roy store.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. Totally useless information with Nick and Roy continues. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Einstein was a moron. Newton was a jerk. E equals nothing. It's science, science, science.
It's still like you could just tell. That's why it is the most popular jingle and of all the intros that we do here on the show. He ain't heavy. It's my star. Remember that song?
What?
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Heavy. It's my brother.
Yeah, but it's my star. I just changed it around.
Who did that? B.J. Thomas?
No, it was the Hollies, I believe. All right. Neutron stars are indeed extraordinary dense, very much like us here on the show.
Nick's head is a neutron star.
That's right, exactly. We are stars. We're neutron stars here on Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy.
You're a star, Nick.
That's right, a neutron. A neutron dense star. What do you mean by that? I have no idea what you said. With a single teaspoon of their material, okay, on these neutron stars, that one teaspoon of their material weighs approximately 6 billion tons.
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's why they say when these things implode, they get to a mass that's so heavy that it just sucks everything else in with it.
This material is the remnant core of a massive star, very much like Roy and I. Packing roughly 1.4 to 2 solar masses in a city-sized radius of 10 to 12 kilometers. That's the size of it. Neutron stars.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I got one for you that you're really going to like.
Okay, I hope so.
It's
And
going
the
to
audience.
help your health and everything.
Nice.
Leftover pasta.
What about it? Yeah.
Leftover pasta has health benefits, Nick. And thanks to the effects of cooking, the starch, some of the starch comes out of the pasta.
Right.
And the starch that's left in the pasta is called resistant starch. Now, when that cools, the resistant starch has properties that can improve blood sugar. Believe it or not, pasta can help your blood sugar.
Wow.
And it can also give you better intestinal gut health, which Nick doesn't need.
No. Not at all. I'm too dense. So what'd you call it? Starch resistant?
It's called a resistant starch.
Resistant starch. Okay.
The starch itself, the properties change after it's boiled. I guess it's kind of like splitting it.
Right.
And then the leftover portion has this benefits for blood sugar and better intestinal gut health. So save your pasta, folks. Eat it the next day. It's just good for you.
Here's a question that you, the audience, might visit nickandroy.com and send us an email and let us know what you think. Cold pasta, like it or don't? No.
I like it with garlic and oil.
No, you got to heat it up.
Not with red sauce. No.
You got to heat it up. Doesn't matter.
And you got to heat it up with olive oil in the pan and get it nice and crispy and get the red sauce just a little bit crispy on the edges.
Go to nickandroy.com and you send us an email. Tell us if you like to eat cold.
Don't send us an email. Send us some next day fried pasta.
Yeah, there you go. You know, they say that food
and pictures, loads of
because you eating it naked. So when we're doing science here, and you talked about the health benefits of leftover pasta. So they say that when you leave food in the fridge, it always tastes better the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to open up a restaurant called Yesterday's, and everything was made the day before. Right? Everything was made the day before. So then when you call up the restaurant and say, hi, Yesterday's, hi, I'd like to make a reservation tonight.
What are today's specials? Go, you won't know till tomorrow.
Till come back tomorrow, right? Exactly. So today's specials are going to happen tomorrow. And you make a reservation for tonight at Yesterday's.
Yeah, and then you can't have like soup du jour.
Right.
It's got to be soup yes du jour.
No. No, soup not du jour, but soup future.
Soup future.
There you go.
Folks, if you're still there, Nick and I are having a good time.
Oh, we're having a great time. I hope you are too. Listen, laugh, and learn. Time passes faster on the top floor. So this is what I call penthouse suite. Not what you're thinking, because dear penthouse.
I like penthouse.
Yeah. The time passes faster on a top floor compared to the ground floor due to gravitational time dilation, a concept from Einstein's theory of relativity. Because time flows faster farther from a gravitational source, a clock at the top of a skyscraper ticks faster than one on the ground, meaning top floor residents age faster than those below.
Yeah, that'll explain it, Nick.
That's right. I was always a basement dweller. Whatever that means. Eating my cold pasta.
Still are. Yeah. comes crawling out from that little hatch in the ground.
Sure does.
You slithering monkey. Listen to me.
Yes.
Scientists did a study. You know, they do that.
They do.
And they found that parents in the United States were the most unhappy in the world.
Oh.
As opposed to non-parents. So they questioned non-parents.
Oh, okay.
And they said, are you happy? And they were like, yeah. They said to the people that had children, are you happy in the U.S.? And they said they were unhappy. But it seems that the happiest parents are Portuguese. In Portugal, the parents to children are happier than non-parents.
This is a hot planet. Yeah. Very much what they called Roy in high school, a hot planet. The planet is called HD 189733b. It's hot Jupiter. It's located 63 to 65 light years away in the constellation Vulpecula. What a great word, Vulpecula.
Vulpecula.
Yes. Look, I've been working out.
That as a stage name. Starring Vulpecula.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Vulpecula. Its atmosphere contains silicate particles that condense into molten glass, which is 4,000 to 5,400 miles per hour winds, creating a deadly horizontal rain of glass shard. So stay away.
Could you go there, Nick, and tell me how it is?
Sure. It's hot Jupiter, HD 189733b.
You don't even have to wear glasses there.
No, you don't. You don't.
Get ready, Nick.
Yes.
Hector the Convector.
Okay. Did you name this Hector the Vector? What is it? Hector?
No. This is an actual thing. You can look it up. Hector the Convector is a massive superpowered thunderstorm that menaces the Tiwi Islands, which are off the coast of Australia. Okay. Every day at 3 p.m. from September to March, Hector the Convector creates a huge, huge, amazingly crazy thunderstorm. The thunderstorm can go 12 miles up into the sky. And it does it for, it doesn't say exactly how long, but every day at 3 p.m. it occurs.
Right.
From September to March.
All right.
Hector the Convector.
Now, I used to live in New York. I was born here in Canada, but I moved to New York when I was really young. I lived there many years. That's where I met Roy. 47 years ago, so someone asked me how long we're friends. I said 47 years of platonic bliss.
That don't sound right, Nick.
No, it doesn't. So then I moved up back to Toronto.
Please stop repeating that and take that dress off.
I'll give it back to its rightful owner. It's yours. So I moved up here north. Now I'm thinking maybe I made a mistake because I found out through science experiments that hair grows faster in warm weather.
That's why you're up there.
Often by about...
Nick, you didn't say anything. Look at my head.
That's right. Yeah.
Look at the back. It's gone.
Oh.
It's totally gone. I cut off 5 inches of hair.
Yeah. Can I have that to go?
I sent it up to you.
Yeah, there you go. Good match.
with a tube of rubber cement.
Got to stick it on somehow. Well, the last time you sent the staple gun. Anyway, it grows about 10% during summer.
I sent the glue up there one time, and Nick said, "Oh, I'm putting it on, but I have to use the bathroom." The next thing I know,
yes. Next thing he knows.
Next thing you know, Nick comes out with his hand glued in his pants.
There you go. The phenomenon is driven by increased blood circulation to the scalp, higher nutrient delivery to follicles, and boosted vitamin D levels from sunlight. Warm temperatures cause blood vessels to dilate, allowing for better nutrition circulation. So, basically,
that's why my hair grows like that. Probably.
It does, exactly. So
it's hot down here all the time.
Yeah, it's so.
I want that job as the weatherman. Today's gonna be sunny, followed by tomorrow will be sunny. Thursday after that, sunny.
Sunny.
It's gonna be sunny.
Right.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information.
Here comes the groom. Got a wedding on your calendar? Hi, Nick and Roy for Tom's Place. If you're the lucky groom, Tom is your best man. Ready with sharp suits starting at just $229 and the finest tuxedos in the city from $595.
So visit soon. This is the final week. Again, I say it, the final week for incredible sales on tons of menswear, tuxedos, all crafted from quality fabrics, tailored to fit you perfectly, plus accessories to help you shine. And get ready, folks. Why rent when buying is so affordable and they're yours to keep with styles and fabric to make everyone, groom, guests, all look their best.
Come in and try on favorite brands, classic to trendy, destination ready, and exceptional value. Because on your big day, details matter. Your suit is one of them.
So don't miss the wonderful wedding contest at toms-place.com. That's toms-place.com for a chance to win, get ready, folks, a $700 store credit.
Wow. Visit 190 Baldwin Street in Kensington Market. Open every day. Tom's Place will suit you.
We're back with totally useless information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Sub-vocalization.
What about it?
Do you know what that is?
No, I can't.
You don't, so don't make believe.
Okay.
Just continue to glue my hair to your head.
Okay. So what is it again? What is it?
Sub-vocalization.
Okay.
A scientific response. Get ready for this. I love this one.
Okay.
When a person begins to read, the muscles in their mouth, tongue, and larynx move as if they're going to say the words that they're reading. So as you're reading and you don't even know it, there is a response, albeit that it's not actually doing the speaking, but it sends a little response to the larynx, the what do I have here? The lips, tongue, mouth, and larynx. So it's called subvocalization. Nick has non-subvocalization.
Right.
In fact, Nick can barely read.
Right.
Even sometimes, as you guys know, he can barely speak.
Right. Welcome to you, Toe. Wait, I'm going to sound it out. Toe.
You know, Nick, we're done with the science.
We are.
Can we move on to
art? So if you're hungry and you're an artist, well, why not ingest some paint? According to some evidence, suggested
the kids tried that in the Bronx.
Don't do that.
Remember, they'd eat the lead paint chips?
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
What kid ate paint chips?
I know. Commercials would come on all the time.
They were stupid to start off with. I would have done a test to find out. Were they stupid after the paint chips or before?
Or during? Vincent van Gogh.
Yes.
May have ingested paint. Likely.
What was that, Nick? Wait, hold on. Say it in my left ear.
Do you know there was a Vincent van Gogh exhibit here up in Toronto? It's the Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM, as it were. And they had an exhibit for Vincent van Gogh's stuff. And I went. And you know how you can walk around with like self-directed tours and whatever? So they give you those headphones.
One headphone?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't working in one ear, and I'm thinking, how genius is this? They've done it intentionally. They made
give you the true feeling of Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, exactly. So anyway, so likely during his mental health crisis, Van Gogh may have ingested paint. His brother Theo, I don't know, did you know he had a brother? Anyway, Theo. Reference Theo Van Gogh.
He had his right ear.
Right.
So the two heads together, they heard everything.
In one ear, not the other. So his brother Theo referenced this danger in a letter, and the doctor noted that this paint was poison to him, hinting at incidents where he nibbled on or consumed paint around the late 1889 or early 1890. The doctor indicated that the paints were poisonous, confirming that ingestion was a known risk during his episodes. They have a
but
reason.
You see, people think he just ingested the paint, like took a spoon of paint. That's not what he did.
No.
He painted a beautiful filet mignon and a potato and then ate it.
Right. Exactly. Well done.
The word pastel
yes,
comes from the Italian word pastello.
I thought I thought it was French. I thought it was.
No.
Okay.
It's an Italian word, pastello.
Meaning?
Which means little stick. Pastels are semi-dry paint. So they're a paint that doesn't fully dry. And of course, you get a more vibrant color than a crayon, but they're used very much like a crayon.
Yeah.
But of course, being paint that's not fully dry, as you rub it on a canvas, it gives you more distinct color and control.
It seems to glow, like depending on how the light hits it.
You know, Nick, I have a pastel of my brother and I from, I think it was 1973.
Who painted it?
I was young. It was either that or 1971. It was done in a Provincetown, Massachusetts, known as P-Town.
Right.
Back then, it was a very highly strange artistic community. And we went down there, and a guy named Tom Moore. It's amazing that I can remember that.
Okay.
I sat for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And so did my brother. And it was terrible. It was terrible because it was hot, and we didn't want to be there. We wanted to be at the beach. So,
right.
You know,
wow.
But
does this painting still exist?
It exists. It is in my the attic of my uncle's house. My aunt had it. Because when my mom passed away, she took it and put it in her attic.
Wow.
So, yeah. Crazy.
If you can get your hands on it, maybe you should take a picture of it, put it in our newsletter.
I don't want to put my hands on it, Nick, because it'll smudge the pastel.
Okay. Don't do that. What you can do is you can sign up for the newsletter. Go to nickandroy.com, go to the bottom and send us an email. Okay. Here is my teaser. Jackson Pollock, a famous artist, used turkey basters to use as a tool to apply paint.
Splattered it. Yeah, he splattered it all over.
In addition,
I thought you were going to say his penis.
No.
He was known to go to big posh parties in the Hamptons in Long Island, New York, and he would walk over and pee in people's fireplaces.
No. In addition to sticks, hardened brushes. The brushes.
Where did he put those?
And pouring directly from the can, he used a turkey baster to squirt, drop, and fling fluid enamel paint into large canvases laid out on a studio floor, creating intricate dense webs of color. Why do I feel like I need a cigarette right now?
Yep, they call that the money shot.
Jackson Pollock. There you go.
The famous painting Christina's World, excuse me,
yeah,
by Andrew Wyeth. Wyeth. I guess it's Wyeth.
Sure.
Shows a woman desperately and determinedly pulling her crippled body up a hill towards her house.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I have never seen this, and now I'm going to try to look it up.
Okay.
Here's the reality of it, though. She was actually Andrew's neighbor, a crippled woman who from time to time would get out and then have to crawl and pull herself up a small little hill to get back into the house. This guy would paint her doing it instead of getting up and helping her. Oh, Andrew's like, whoa, she's back again. Stay right there.
Stay right there. Don't move. Wow.
Don't move.
That's cruel. God.
That is cruel. But folks, if you want to look it up, Christina's World by Andrew Wyeth.
The giant nose graffiti. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's a famous
nose graffiti.
Yeah, the giant nose. It's
Listen, I know graffiti, Nick. Right. I knows graffiti.
That's right. What's your tag? What was it? I think the second episode we talked about tag, and you're like, Nick thinks he's all hip. You said to me, because I said, what's your tag? And you thought I was cool and hip. And I said, yeah, I wear my jeans halfway down through my hips. That's how cool I am. In fact, my favorite musician, my favorite rapping artist my favorite rapping cellist is Yo-Yo Mama.
Okay, usually you say the joke one time.
And look, that was
Nick's explaining his own joke.
Listen, that was episode number 2. Here we are, over 300 now, so I think we're doing something right.
Not saying the jokes.
So 300 episodes in between. I didn't say the joke. That's why we did so well. Okay, I got you. Now I understand the mathematics. The giant nose graffiti, a famous caricature of a man with a large nose, pointed chin, and laurel wreath, accompanied by the text Rufus est. This is Rufus, is the translation. It was discovered in the Villa of Mysteries in Pompeii. The oldest graffiti in Egypt includes "I was here" messages by tourists at the Step Pyramid complex, dating back 3,000 years, and earlier, simpler hieroglyphics made by quarry workers. So
technically, that is graffiti.
Yeah,
right?
It is defacing other people's property.
Yeah, the cavemen would make what's the word I'm looking for? Burnt sticks. I would assume burnt sticks to write on the walls, almost like a charcoal.
Right, there you go.
The world's most expensive photograph. This is my teaser.
All right.
The world's most expensive photograph sold at auction for $4.3 million.
What was it?
It was called the Rhine, spelled like the German way, Rhein, the Rhine 2 by Andreas Gorski. Our team tried to reach out to Andrew, but he was frantically searching for the Rhine 1.
It's funny. I was going to ask, well, what happens to the Rhine 1?
I know it's here somewhere.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. You're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What's in the mailbag? What's in the mail?
So I saw this one, Paris, France.
Yes.
I automatically got mad. No. I saw
Okay.
Paris, France. Millicent,
yes.
from Paris, France, from Paris.
Paris.
She says, bonjour, Nick and Roy.
Yes.
She says, I have been a listener now for about 6 years. So she's listening for a long time in Europe.
Yeah.
She says, thank you for teaching me so many things and helping me to speak English. It's not true that the French do not like North America.
Oh.
And then she wrote, sorry, North Americans.
Right. Okay.
She said, we do. We like North American tourists because they are very nice and very friendly. I can't say as much for the French.
Right. Wow.
She says, please say bonjour to my boyfriend, Marcus.
Oh.
Bonjour, Nick and Roy.
Hello. Laura from Mississauga, Ontario. Laura says, Dear Nick and Roy, we love your show. We listen to you on one of the radio stations, News Talk 1010 on the iHeartRadio Talk Network, of course. And you can also check us out on the iHeartRadio app. You can actually, they have this really great thing now. You can actually hit a preset. Remember you used to have presets on your car radio? Well, you can now
do.
Preset.
I have them now. You don't have presets?
Yeah, but the old-fashioned ones, but very much like the old-fashioned ones. The iHeartRadio app has these presets where you can preset Total Useless Information with Nick and Roy, so we are there one tap away from Total Useless Information. Laura from Mississauga, so I love your show. I have a question. How can you guys, both of you, have all of this useless information, and yet claim that you're very smart?
Well, that's what makes us smart.
Right. So, Laura...
she doesn't know some of this information that we have inside these heads.
Exactly. So, Laura, thanks for your email, I think.
Bonjour, Laura.
Bonjour, Laura. What was the expression, the Southern expression, bless your heart?
They do it all the time down here.
Bless your heart really
which
means
go screw yourself.
Exactly. Laura, bless your heart. Thanks for your email. On the
Nick
show
is now a true Southerner.
There you go. On the show today, we talked about history, we talked about science, we talked about art. It's time for the news.
And now, from around the corner and around the world, this is TUI News.
I want to disappoint you, Roy, and tell you this is not from Florida. A Thurston County man, Thurston County, Washington,
oh, thank God,
went to jail and was arrested.
Not all the nuts are in Florida. Just 90% of them.
Right. This is the other 10% in the country. He was arrested. A Thurston County man was arrested. The sheriff says the man is a 4-time convicted criminal with 27 prior misdemeanors. This time, he allegedly led officers on a high-speed chase through Olympia. Allegedly. After allegedly stealing thousands of dollars worth of merchandise from multiple stores. Deputies say the man and a woman in the truck, so he had an accomplice.
Oh, there's always a woman.
They were also involved in the theft in Lacey, part of Washington, just 3 days prior. But they were not apprehended. On the night of the man's arrest, deputies spotted the truck heading north on I-5 in Olympia. And before even activating their emergency lights, the truck started to speed off. They chased them, but quickly stopped after an unsuccessful pit attempt as the truck sped into downtown
They
Olympia.
tried the pit maneuver.
So explain the pit maneuver, for those of you who don't know.
You hook the back bumper. And you kind of push the car a little bit, and it goes sideways, and they lose control of it. It's called the pit maneuver.
It didn't happen here.
I used to do it in high school.
Right, yeah, but you weren't. But except you weren't using cars. Anyway, so that was unsuccessful. The truck began plowing through intersections, heading into Lacey.
Oh, no.
They called out the pursuit again due to extreme reckless behavior of the fleeing driver.
This is, reckless as anything.
They found the truck abandoned later. Deputies say they quickly found the pair walking in the neighborhood. Like nothing was going on. They're just walking around, just taking a nice little stroll.
Yeah, look at that, honey. That's a nice little thing in the window.
Both suspects were reportedly taken into custody at gunpoint. Deputies confirmed that the woman was turned over to Centralia PD for organized retail theft. So a couple made in heaven.
Yeah.
Really.
So they stole a truck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They stole stuff.
Right. Went a high-speed chase. They finally
They
caught
made
him.
some bad choices.
Well, starting with hooking up with each other. While searching the truck, deputies said they found thousands of dollars worth of stolen merchandise from numerous businesses. Additionally, the suspect had a custom bong device built into the dash of the truck.
But they stole the truck.
So
right?
he could comfortably smoke drugs while driving. So they stole the truck and then they installed.
Oh, they refit it.
They refit it.
They did a little bit of like a customization.
Yeah, but I would imagine it was aftermarket.
And I'm sure the people from the Department of Customs wanted to know what was in it.
Exactly. See what I said? It was an aftermarket installation.
Aftermarket. It's not OEM.
No, it
Definitely
wasn't.
aftermarket bomb.
It's
It's not on the list, like when you go to buy a Ford or something.
right. Yeah.
It's like air conditioning. Yeah, I want that.
Sure.
The dashboard bong, definitely.
Yeah, that's extra. They say the stolen merchandise was recovered from the truck, in addition to meth, heroin, and fentanyl. Now,
Yeah, because you can't just smoke like pot in the bong. You gotta, you gotta test other things. So there's different drugs in the car,
right.
along with thousands of dollars worth. What did they think? They were not going to get caught. They were like, hey, before we rob this store, let's do a little meth.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So that nobody will know that we're doing it.
Well, the two lovebirds are now in serious trouble. Sheriff Sanders.
You think?
The sheriff says the driver is a 4-time convicted felon for numerous thefts. 27.
Why is he out on the street, Nick?
27.
Why is he out on the street? Say it, Nick.
Hang on.
Liberal. Say
He
it, Nick.
has 27 misdemeanor convictions and 97 prior arrests. 97.
Okay, 97 prior arrests.
Right.
And felonies.
Right.
And the man is out on the street.
Right.
With the custom bong built into his
Right.
dashboard. Very visible, so
that's
the
right.
police can see him smoking his crack as he
Right.
drives down
Exactly.
the street.
Yes.
This man, of course he did all these things. There was no recourse to anything he's ever done.
Well, the day that he was arrested, it was a very special day because he's back in jail for the 98th time.
Uh-huh. They're like, look, we're going to let you go again, but 100, you're in trouble.
No, 100, he gets a toaster. He gets a
Build
bonus.
that into the dashboard.
Well, you
First,
get.
I'm going to do some meth, and then I'm going to have some breakfast.
Would you get hungry? Allegedly, would you get hungry after you have?
He builds a little Blackstone into the back seat, starts frying eggs, making toast, smoking crack.
What was his name?
The Breakfast of Champions.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. We will scour the internet far and wide to find more totally useless information just for you.
Until then, we need you to tell everyone like you've been doing, because millions of people are listening to this show, and it's because of you. We thank you so much. We really enjoy doing it. It's going on 7.5 years, Nick.
7 years in September. I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy.
Thanks for listening.
Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is recorded and produced in Canada. For more totally useless information, visit nickandroy.com. That's nickandroy.com. Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy has been brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion. Located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com.